Hey guys, what's up? It's Jen. Today is Friday, January 8th, 2021. It's 6:16 p.m. Central Standard Time here in Illinois. Welcome to my humble abode. This is the inside of the office area of the train station. Here is where I'm crashing. I got a military grade cot, which is awesome. All my belongings are over here, and my workspace area, coffee area, can't forget about that. And then cool Princeton town memorabilia all over the wall. It's pretty cool. It's very peaceful here except for when the trains go by. Super loud. So, okay, this is where I'm staying for the time being. My boss has been super good to me, and I work on the south end of town, and here I am on the north end of town. So I commute between here at the train station and then the art store that we are opening up, showcasing South African art and local art. So, anyways, what was I going to talk about? Oh, I'm going to give you guys a little tour. So, in this office space, my boss's office is there, adjacent to mine. Mini fridge, so I can keep my produce and things in there. And then some historical and community information. Historic artifacts from Princeton. And these guys. And then, whether it's 3 a.m., 2 p.m., 6 a.m., whatever, here's the corridor with the basin tub that I'm currently using to wash up in. The creepy ass basement down that spiral staircase that I'm never going down. And then we enter the train station. And this is where I use the ladies' room, which there's currently no light in here, so this has been fun. Now, my boss's brother-in-law owns this part of the train station. Everything has been remodeled, refurnished, and in here is where that scanner two-way radio goes off all hours of the day and night, especially when I come in this area to use the restroom. So I'm not really supposed to be on this side. I just wanted to show you guys. Look, an old mail box, luggage carts. It's really cool. So let me lock that up. Go back into my side, my area. And out back right here is literally the train tracks. So trains come through here literally all hours, day and night. And I told my boss when I was at the art store earlier, he said, well, how about the trains going by? Is that bothering you a lot? And I said, funny you ask that, because I was contemplating this while I was laying in my cot the other night when a freight train went by and the entire ground rumbles and vibrates and the screeching and squealing. And I said to him, it's oddly comforting. Not only do you receive a massage, your body is like literally vibrating after the train goes by, but the screeching and squealing shuts out the noise going on in here. So I said, it's oddly comforting. I could actually get used to it. Oh, I just got to look at the screen. my granddaughter, my one and only and firstborn grandbaby, my grand mini me to the second power. Oh, I just can't. My heart's like exploding and melting like a supernova in the universe. So anyways, I just wanted to show you guys that. The one dude at work gave me some popcorn chicken, so I'm going to eat that. And I've been using the last couple of days to just gather my bearings, get my bearings, ground myself, figure out my to-do plan of attack week agenda, look ahead, calling housing places and doing what I can to try to secure a dwelling would be lovely. However, you are at the mercy of the housing authority and different apartment complexes as per their waiting list and when a place becomes available. So I could definitely use some prayers or some good vibes and good energy and positive prosperity and justice for me. And I'm definitely using this time to reflect, go within. I do realize that this is a gift given to me, as much as someone may look at my situation and think, well, that sucks. You're sleeping on a cot, you can't take a shower, and you have no way to cook food. Like, you're at a train station, really? Like, but yeah, this is actually the break I needed, because I've been inundated with agencies and people at you all the time in these homeless shelters, and or being out on the street on a park bench and at the mercy of the elements. And it's just been a never-ending, every day in, day out chaos where I can't focus on like my life path and purpose and mission and power and ability, and to see what am I here for, what am I here to do, and how can I do it. You know, I'm happy to do the necessary footwork, but I need the tools and the means and the wherewithal to be able to accomplish anything. So, you know, blessings in that way are greatly appreciated, and it's always reciprocated right back at you. Anyone who knows me knows that I believe in giving and receiving as a constant exchange that never is one-sided, or never without the equal balance coming from the other side. So I'm just getting acclimated here. I'm trying to figure out my next steps, what to do. I am emotionally struggling as a mother, being away from my sons, and then here in Illinois with my eldest and my granddaughter, but still away from them as far as distance, that it's not tangible for us to see each other regularly. I'm not really sure what I should do. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I find a online local community college to incorporate some of the classes that I want to put into my practice, which I'd like to eventually work with people, broad spectrum, covering everything from psychology to nutrition to cosmology to astrology to numerology to aromatherapy to acupuncture to tapping to Reiki energy, like literal whole health and environment, everything, just genetics. I want to incorporate everything into my practice and work with clients to cover every area of someone's life in order to find, based on all the factors, and I mean all the factors, what is the best route for you individually. And, what are your needs and requirements and must-haves and cannots individually. And that's been my goal. So I've done some Reiki courses online, and I have other, different on-the-job experience in different trades and healthcare, as well as I'm looking into starting or trying to find an astrology course to break down the basics, because I channel with celestials, and it's like a form of communication where, let's say, by gazing at the stars or the clouds or the sun or anything, you can transmit and receive information, communicate back and forth. That's how I do it. But I need help with the terms and definitions and things like that for transits and houses and, aspects and all these different details that I'm new at doing. And I also want to incorporate that with some psychology and physiology. And I already have gone to school and taken courses in anatomy and physiology and things like that. So putting all these things together, I think someone, as whatever title that would give me, counselor or life coach or whatever, I don't really care. Problem solver and life organizer. Your friendly Generation X degenerate Capricorn, stubborn ass goat at your service. So anyways, and then the topic I did not want to discuss: love and romance and desire and passion. But I was being heavily guided to do so today, and I'm like, ugh. Like, anybody that knows me, you just can already hear it. Really, like, you can hear my eyes rolling, literally. Because today is a big, Venus rules today, Friday. And today has very high Venus energies. And Venus is the goddess of love and desire and passion and romance and all that, sex and everything. And I was like, dang, man. I'm a hopeless romantic. And even though I am very studious and serious, and I have like a great sense of humor, and I'm easygoing and accepting, things like that, I also appreciate like real, true love. And I mean the like soul attachment, traveling through lifetimes, will always go after you type of romance, like not Prince Charming, like modernized romance, but like that chivalrous, like you are the center of my universe romance. And then the passion that comes with that. I knew I was going to have to talk about this, and I really didn't want to, but I knew it. But I was like, maybe, just maybe I won't have to go. Yeah, okay. So I guess here we go. I have been married in the past. I'm 44 now. I had a relationship for 10 years where I was not married to the person. I have 3 kids by 2 different dads. Hopeless romantic, like I said earlier. I've been in random relationships here and there, on and off, some lasting a few years, some lasting a few weeks. It doesn't matter. But the truth is, I fell in love with someone very, very deeply in 1994. And as I stand here today, just breaking into 2021 at the age of 44, I have been in love with this person for a quarter of a century, more than a quarter of a century. So any relationship that I had in the meantime or since that point, I either self-sabotaged or I just never held to an expectation of anything great because it never added up to me, to what I held on to in a secret place within my heart. The chances of me and this person ever being together or finding one another in a place where it would and could be what it is are like slim to none. So that left me also lifetime feeling like I'm insane, or I am obsessive, or I am chasing after something I can never have. But to this day, I still argue who says I can't. And not just that, but if it's meant to be, it will be. If it's not, it won't. And I'm okay with that. So whatever happens, I kind of had another one-on-one heart pouring out to God. Like, I've met and entertained many counterparts in my life. I am looking for the completion part of me. And I know what I want. I know what turns me on. I know what is important to me. I know character traits and personality traits that are meaningful to me, and my own personal needs as far as space and time and certain freedoms and things like that. And let me just say, as a Capricorn though, if I end up meeting this completion counterpart of mine ever, like in my perfect dream life, that would be my happily ever after. So let's say hypothetically that happens. They would have to be a Capricorn because there's just no patience for any other sign. I think the only possible other sign we could ever honestly, even have a chance with would either be Aquarius or Libra. And I want to say Gemini, but see, Gemini's the twins. And when you got a hybrid and twins and the dark and the light, and it gets kind of messy, and it takes one to know one. Been there, done that. Relationship with one, and my sister, who's my soulmate, who's my best friend, is also a Gemini. I know a little something about Geminis. And I know everything about Capricornize. So, anyways, I don't know how I got off on that tangent. Oh yeah, because I was guided to. See, like, it doesn't matter what, like, free will, haha, very funny, because if your guides or God or like your spirit team wants you to do something, it doesn't matter what you want. It's gonna happen whether you like it or not. So I'm just trying to learn how to flow with things and how to receive and how to elevate my vibration to a point where I can attract the things into my life that I am ready to have in my life and have earned and gratefully welcome into my life. And that's going to be one of the next topics on a video coming up, is leading a lifetime of failures, or being labeled as a failure, or taking a lot of risks, or making what others would consider poor choices, taking chances, experimenting, having a bunch of experiences, good or bad. I mean, a lot of knowledge comes with that, and a lot of knowledge, a lot of responsibility, but a lot of wisdom grows from these experiences. And like Corey Taylor from Slipknot, he even says, I did it all wrong, so I'd get it all right. And exactly, like, takes one to know one. And you can book study and have your diploma and research and learn from an instructor as much as you can about any given topic, but until you also have the experience in that topic, you have no ground to stand on in teaching anything forward. And that goes for any field: medical, psychological, governmental, any of them. Unless they've walked the walk, don't talk the talk. So anyways, I'm going back in. This is our slogan: be like Lovejoy. Anti-slavery pastor at the local church, and happened to be the room dedicated that I was in at the shelter. Each room, like, one was Sojourner Truth, and each room was dedicated by some person that had, like, made progress for humankind and civil service and things like that. And I happened to be in the bedroom dedicated to Owen Lovejoy. And then I get this job, and look at this mirror. Yeah, I haven't cleansed it yet, so I need to do that. And I also have some new sage I bought. So I'm going to light that when I get some time, because you can't just light the sage and release all the stagnant energy. You gotta know what you're doing and be able to clear it and balance it and purify it and seal it and protect it. So anyways, sending lots of love to you guys. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Did I mention that I love you all very, very much? My fam.